Of us crave horror films, and for some of us, they're a real nightmare. But a special effects artist who's from Tulsa has been living his dream of creating darkness for 13 years now. 2 Works For You reporter Katie Wisely tells us Tate's story and his future plans to bring a horror film home to Tulsa.
Every mask has its own personality, each prop sculpted differently. They all take work and lots of it. That's where Tate Signs-It comes in. He uses different tools to intricately sculpt every edge.
When I was a kid, I had more of a kinship with monsters than I did with people.
In his 10x16 blue shed, there's a shelf filled with action figures. On the other wall, they're arch enemies.
I was just a little weirdo running around the woods all by myself, you know, playing with my dogs and pretending I had all of these monster friends.
He's living, creating his dream.
Kinda weird.
Other people's nightmares.
I create prosthetics, props, you know, anytime something other than human needs to happen, or if you have an actor that needs to be aged or reverse aged, you know, I handle all of the things that don't happen in nature.
Signs-It says part of his inspiration came from the King of Pop.
My parents got me Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I saw the behind the scenes where Rick Baker was creating all the prosthetics, and I'm like, well, that's what I'm gonna do.
He grew up right here in Green Country, but moved to New York City to pursue his career.
I was on a show called Face Off, and ever since that show aired, it's completely changed my career.
After Signs-It's time on the famous sci-fi show, more opportunities fell into his lap. He worked on movies like The Amazing Spider-Man and Sharknado, plus television shows, including Law & Order and Saturday Night Live. Currently, working on the Puppet Master reboot.
I'm redesigning all the puppets, doing all of the gore and trauma effects.
He moved back to Tulsa 3 years ago with plans to bring work here.
This is also a mask here I did for Clive Barker.
Signs-It says he'll soon direct a story by author Clive Barker.
We're looking at like an early 2017 production, and I'd love to shoot it here. Oklahoma has so many amazing locations and, you know, just really great things to offer, you know, a film production.
In his 13 years in the business, this special effects artist has molded and sculpted more than 100 characters, including me. Now back from the big city, he wants to bring the big screen to small town USA.
From the little, you know, weird kid covered in ketchup pretending it's blood to actually being back on set and shooting a film here, it would be a nice full circle, and I'd love to see that happen.
Katie Wisely, 2 Works For You.